Good afternoon once again. And in this part of video, I will give you two examples, the example problem of an ellipse when the center is at the origin. So, kung mag-ingon tag the center is at the origin, ang atong center is 0, 0. Then, first example, x squared over 36 plus y squared over 16 equals 1. So first, we will find the value of a and b. A squared. B squared. Ang ato lang dyan di kalimtan na ang a is always greater than b and b is always greater than 0. So since makita na ko sa itong equation na ang mas dako is si 36, so it means si 36 is ang value sa a squared. 36. Ang value sa b squared is 16. Makita na sa nato dayon sa atong equation nga kung unsay porma sa atong ellipse, kung vertical ba siya or horizontal. Since ang atong a or ang highest value which is the 36 is under our x squared, so it means ang atong ellipse is horizontal axis. We'll find the value of a and b. The value of a is the square root of the value of a squared, which is the value of the square root of 36 is equal to 6, and the square root of 16 is 4. And let me remind you again that the value of a represents sa atong vertices, and the value of b sa nag-represent sa atong co-vertices. So since ang atong vertex or a is 6, we'll plot that in our Cartesian plane or in our graph. Let's count 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. Magna-plata sa x-axis since ang atong graph is horizontal axis. Kung ang side distance sa atong vertex from the left, most side distance sa atong vertex to the right. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Our vertex number 2, vertex 1. So, and then, value of our co-vertices equals 4. Since ang atong axis is horizontal, ang atong co-vertices is naa sa y-axis. Equals, value is equals 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Na datong co-vertices, co-vertex, and then the co-vertex equals 1, 2, 3, 4. And now, nga na-plot na nato ang atong vertex, o vertices, and co-vertices, ato na siyang pangitawon ang value sa C. So, to find value of C, we will use the formula C equals the square root of A squared minus B squared. A squared equals 36 minus B squared equals 16. 36 minus 16 equals 20. Equals square root of 20 equals 2 square root of 5, or approximately 4.5. That's the value of our C. Since C represents the value of our focus, or let's say the value of foci, we will plot that in our x-axis, where our principal axis is nasa atong x-axis. 4.5 our foci, nasa atong focus. Let's plot that. 1, 2, 3, 4. Since 4.5 na sila tunga sa 4 and 5 na ang atong focus here. Same thing sa right. 1, 2, 3, 4. Nasa tunga. Okay. Manata sa atong value of C. Let's find the latus rectum. The value, to find the latus rectum, B squared over A, B squared equals 16 over Our value of A equals 6. Therefore, 16 over 6 equals 2.6. This is the value of our latus rectum. Since ang atong graph is horizontal axis, ang atong latus rectum nasa upper and lower part sa atong foci, which perpendicular sa dyan line o doon sa passes through our focus. So let's plot 2.6, 1, 2. Since 6 is doon sa upper sa tunga sa 3 and 2 and 3. 1, 2. So na ang atong 2.6 dire. Same thing sa ubos, 1, 2. Nasa datang 2.6 dire. So this is our foci sa first sa atong focus. And then mo sa itong buhaton sa atong second focus. 2.6, 1, 2, 2.6, 1, 2, and there is 2.6. Since nakuha na itong pangita ang atong value sa A, B, C, and our latus rectum, plot ta sa atong ellipse. From our co-vertices, vertex, to the latus rectum, vertex, latus rectum, to our co-vertex, latus rectum, vertex, latus rectum, and co-vertex. So, atong kalimot, atong hinumduman nga atong focus or foci is naara jud sa sud sa ato ang ellipse. So, wa lang kadyo ma-picture out kung madyo atong ellipses, mano-mano ra atong pag-draw. And then, that's all. And that's how I find the equation x squared over 36 plus y squared over 16 equals 1. And it is a horizontal axis. Alright. Since humana ta sa itong first equation, we will proceed to our second equation, which is x squared over 9 plus y squared over 25 equals 1. Since our center is at the origin, nasa tunga ang atong midpoint. And always remember, dito na ito kalitan, A is always greater than B, and B is greater than 0. So from our equation, makita na nato kung unsay porma sa atong ellipse, kung unsa ang value sa atong A squared, o kung unsa atong value sa atong B squared. Since ang A is greater than B, klaro na nga atong 25 is the value of our A squared. A squared equals 25. The value of our B is 9, B squared. B squared equals 9. Since ang atong A is nasa under this Y, ang forma sa atong ellipse is vertical axis. So we will find value of A and B. A and B. To find the value of A, ato lang is square root ang value sa atong B squared, atong A squared of ang value sa B squared. Since the value of square root 25 is 5, the square root of 9 is 3. Therefore, the value of our A is equal to 5 and B is equal to 3. And then, as we mentioned earlier, na ang value sa A is nag-represent sa atong vertices, and then sa B nag-represent sa atong value sa co-vertices. Since na natong ang axis or ang forma sa atong ellipse is vertical, it means ang atong vertex naa sa y-axis, right? Since the atong A is or vertex is equal to 5, we will plot that. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So the atong first vertex 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Our second vertex. Value of B is equal to 3, or our co-vertex. Vertices. 3. 1, 2, 3. Nang atong co-vertex, sir. 1, 2, 3. And then the second co-vertex. And now we're done plotting our A and B. Proceed this sa value sa atong C, which is the formula finding the value of C is equal to A squared minus B squared. The value of A squared equals 25 minus our value of B squared is 9. Twenty-five minus 9 equals 16. The square root of 16 is equal to 4. And now, na-solve na natin ang value sa C. C is equal to 4. And then, hindi na ito palitan niya ang C, nag-represent pod si dya sa value ni foci, or ang focus na to. Since ang atong C is equal to 4, atong i-flat dya sa atong foci na naa sa atong principal axis. Ano nga line? Sa y-axis. 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. So it means na ang atong focus here. The second focus, 1, 2, 3, 4. Ng atong focus done. Mana ta sa atong A, B, C, or the vertex, co-vertex, and the focus. Let's proceed finding the lattice rectum. The formula finding the lattice rectum is B squared over A. B squared is equal to 9. Or A is equal to 5. Therefore, 9 over 5 equals 1 over 8. Asa ra gani nag-represent ang atong lattice rectum? Asa gani atong dapat i-plot ang atong lattice rectum if ang atong graph is vertical axis. So, atong i-plot ang atong lattice rectum sa left and right or sa gilid sa atong focus if vertical ang atong axis sa atong ellipse. Since 1.8 ang atong lattice rectum, let's count. 1, and then since ang 8 doon na sila sa 2, na sila sa doon sa 2. So, na atong lattice rectum here. And lattice rectum is nakudan. The second focus, na atong lattice rectum. Lattice rectum. Upat man sila ka points sa atong lattice rectum, we can call them as lateral recta, as a plural name sa lattice rectum. And now we're done finding our vertices, co-vertices, foci, and our lateral recta. Makaplat kita sa atong ellipse. So, mauni porma sa atong ellipse, sa atong equation nga x squared minus 9 plus y squared plus over 25 is equal to 1. Vertical axis, and so, mauni approximate yung porma sa ato ang ellipse. Kaya, since nagmanumano ra tag draw. And that's all for the example problem when the center is at the origin. That's all.